Good morning, good morning. Just going to put on my cover up and I will do my intro. Just to make sure I don't stain my outside clothes. All right, it's taking long enough. Hi Magis gang, my name is Mageorgiba, Magi for short. If you are new here, you are welcome to my channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. It's always a pleasure to have you here with me again. I hope everyone is having a good week so far and you are not letting anyone or anything dim your light. Okay, let's get into it, shall we? These are just some wipes. And this is my lip balm. I usually put it on straight out of, well, when I'm doing my facial routine after I come out of the shower. But I've decided to put it on in front of the camera today. Black cherry tinted lip balm. Hi, 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 hi. You are welcome. I'm not going to put on too much because I will wipe it. I'll wipe most of it off later when I'm just getting ready to do my lip liner. All right. I'm going in with the primer. It's from NYX. And I use the foundation brush from ELF. It's just a flat-ish brush. Making sure I have the primer on all the places it needs to be on. As my makeup comes down to my neck a little bit so that it matches. Oh, thank you. Thank you for being my biggest fan. You're 10 years old. Oh, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate you. What's your name? All right. My fan. Got it on Amazon. This video is not sponsored by any products you would be seeing. Just a disclaimer. So all opinions, well, even if it was sponsored, all opinions will still be my own, but all opinions are my own. And the video is not sponsored. Go ahead, ask your question. I cannot guarantee an answer though, but go ahead and ask. Oops. Your birthday. Happy birthday, Amelia. I woke up not too long ago, so I'm not sure if my voice is ready to sing. Let's try. While I get ready to do my brows. One moment. One moment. One momento. You are welcome. Oh, sorry. I haven't shown you what I'm using. I would sing for you in a moment, but let me just do some steps. I have combination oily sensitive skin, prone to acne. So yeah, I just want to use this powder around my T-zone area. Is it actually finished? Why is nothing coming out? Doesn't look like it's finished. Oh, there we go. Because the opening is so small. Amelia, I will sing for you in a moment. Just want to get these steps done so that my oily areas begin to get the necessary care that they need early enough. So just around my nose like that. Here. These are the places. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Amelia. I hope you have a great day. And I hope my voice was not too... It's not too obvious that I woke up not too long ago. As my voice is not yet awake. Oh, you are welcome. Okay. So for the brows today, I'm going in with the Wet n Wild retractable brow pencil in the shade medium brown. No problems. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for stopping in, or stopping by rather. See you. All right, so it's a twist up pencil. This is just a spoolie. I'm just it's a pencil that's finished, but I'm just using the spoolie part to brush my brows into place. I feel like I need to use my scissors to trim my brows, but I'll probably do that later. For today, I just need to try and brush them properly. Let's see. All right. Hope you can see. I try to do it as close as possible to the actual brow, because I have thick brow. I have hairy brows, so I don't want my pencil to be too far off, else it will be looking like a stamp on my face. Okay. Y'all remember to give the live stream a thumbs up. Excuse me. The pencil is quite pigmented, so I'm trying not to be too heavy-handed. Hello, Salome. Hope I pronounced your name properly. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate your compliments. I'm just trying to brush out the color a bit so that it's not too dark, because the pencil is very pigmented. Let's see. Trust the process. Trust the process. Exactly. Trust the process. Okay. Just wiping the spoolie on the paper towel. Okay, we're gonna come back to the pencil in a bit, but I want to tame the brows. This is what I use. It's from NYX. The brow glue. The brow glue. It has a spoolie. Because my brows are, I wouldn't say bushy, they're a lot. And if I don't do this, they will not stay in place. Let's wipe it a bit because the color from the brows. Okay. This one needs a little bit more. Okay. Trust the process. I know it doesn't look how it's supposed to look right now, but trust the process. Believe it. So this is my foundation. It's from NARS. In the shade Tahoe. It's the closest to my skin tone right now. I do not use concealers, so I'll be using my foundation to outline my brows. I used to use concealers previously, but just trying to simplify my routine. So this is a brush from e.l.f. This brush is, I bought this brush and a few other brushes back in, it's been a while. The brush is at least 9 years old. So it's from e.l.f. and it is a lip eyeliner brush, but I like to use it to line my brows and also the perimeter of my lips because it's very flat. Okay. I'll start with this one because this one gives me the most trouble. All right, make sure don't have too much. Hello, Tabo. Hope I pronounced your name properly. You're welcome to the live stream. What deodorant do I use? I use Dove. Not the aluminum free one though. The antiperspirant. I think in the fragrance, the cucumber and green tea or something like that. I could bring it for the next live if you want to see it. But I cannot get up right now, sorry. Trust the process. This is a beauty. Did I spell your name right? I didn't spell your name right. Oh, I pronounced your name right. Is that what you mean? Tabo. This is a beauty blender from Real Techniques. I dampened it with tap water. Okay. I'm glad I pronounced it properly. Because if I had $1 for every time my name was pronounced the wrong way, I would probably be a millionaire by now. So I try to respect how people pronounce their names very much, because I know how it can feel. Alexa, I currently shave. I currently shave. Okay, so we've done the underneath. It looks nice and sharp. Going to do the top now. Okay. You have to go? Okay. No worries, Salome. Thank you for dropping in. Have a great rest of your day. Tabo, yes, I am Nigerian originally. I am Nigerian. I do have Ghanaian ancestry as well. You're welcome. Bye. But yeah, for the most part, I am Nigerian. But I'm also Ghanaian. But most of the people in my immediate family are Nigerians. So most times I would say I'm Nigerian if I'm asked, just because. And where are you from? I don't want to guess. Where are you from? Okay, I'm getting somewhere. You're from South Africa. Okay, nice. If I were to guess, I would have guessed South Africa first because of your name, but I did not want to guess because in the past week I met some new people and I tried to guess where they were from and I got it all wrong. So I was humbled. Bonjour. I don't speak or read very well in French. If you don't mind putting what you're saying in English, that would be great. But I can definitely say bonjour for sure. Comment ça va? I know little, but what you typed, I'm not able to interpret it all. If you don't mind putting an English, tu parles anglais, if you can put it in English, that would be great. Because my French, not very good. All right, so getting somewhere. I just need to. I hope I'm not about to ruin these brows. Anyway. Oh, thank you. It's a, it's a dress, but it's my cover up for the makeup so that I don't stain my outside clothes. So I put it on at the beginning of the live stream. But thank you though. I just use it to cover my outside clothes. Okay. How much? Where did I buy it? I got it from a thrift store. Oh, was it? Yeah, a thrift store. Back when I was in Australia, and that was like in 2018, 2018, and it was under 10 Australian dollars. It was under 10 Australian dollars. Can't remember the exact amount, but it was under 10 Australian dollars. And I got it from a thrift store. Trust the process. I know it may look like the foundation is not my shade, but what I'm actually trying to do is get it to match my body. Because of the acne treatments I've been using, even if I'm using sun protection, for whatever reason, my face is darker than my body. So, there we go. And it's still summertime. By the time it gets to winter, I know my face will adjust. So it's all right for now. So I try to get it to match my body because I don't want my face to be looking like it spent some time on an island somewhere, like looking very tan when I finish my makeup, and then my body will be looking light. What do you mean you were born on the 18S? What's that? I think I like how this one looks. Let me do this one and then... Or do you mean you were born on the islands? What's 18S? Hi, Afha. Did I pronounce your name properly? Hello, you're welcome. Thank you for being here and also leaving a comment. You were born in the 18S. What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't understand. Do you mean you were born in the 1800s? How old are you then? Because I know like people born in 1920, they are either in their hundreds or 1920. Are they up to 100? And if you were born in the 1800s, how old would you be? Is that what you mean? You were born in the 1800s? Yeah, because if you were born in 1920, that means you've either turned 105 this year or you are currently 104. So if you were born in 80, you were... Oh, do you mean your birthday is the 18th of September? Is that what you mean? Oh, okay. Got me. Nice one. Okay. Happy birthday in advance. Happy birthday in advance. Because I'm like, we were born in 1920. You'll be either 104 currently or you'll be turning 105 this year. I'm like, wow. Happy birthday in advance. Oh, yeah, in advance, because today is it's not yet the 18th. Okay. Hope you can see what I'm doing. Trying to steady my hand as much as possible so that they match with one swipe. You're welcome. While y'all are here, today is the first Sunday in the month of September, so there is a scheduled live stream for later today, but that one is only for half an hour. Set your reminders. It's 2 p.m. Mountain Time, so half an hour, 2 p.m. to 2:30. When I'm back from my outing, then we would meet, and that one happens every first Sunday of the month. It's a scheduled live stream, so turn on your bell notification so that when I'm live, you'll be here. We'll be chatting for 30 minutes. So depending, and that's 2 p.m. Mountain Time. So depending on what time zone you're in, then yeah, you would need to do the conversion. All right. Getting the sniffles. Is it slay or not? Not yet. Almost. I need to slim it out, slim it down a little bit. Thank you. Yes, on the road to 50,000 subscribers. It's taking a while though, but I'm grateful for each and every one of you. I can't imagine having 32,400 people in a room speaking to them face to face. That would be a little bit overwhelming. I would have to mentally prepare for that. But thank you all for being here. Okay. I just want to make sure they look as close to each other as possible. I think this one is a bit darker than this one. What do you think? Yeah, looks a little bit darker, this one. So let me match the energy. Just a little bit. Ideally though, I don't want them to be too dark, but it is what it is. That's the thing about this pencil. Sometimes you'll be doing too much. Oh, you think they're the same shade? Okay, let me not ruin it then. It's just that to me, I feel like this one around this side, it looks a bit lighter compared to here. Yeah, just a little bit, just around here. Maybe because I have the mirror right in my face. Thank you for the feedback. Just a little bit there, yeah. Okay. This was one thing. Just add here. Hi, Amelia. Welcome back. Of course, I remember. You're the first comment. Just rounding up the brows. Hopefully, I don't ruin them in the process, because it tends to happen sometimes. Okay, I think I need to bring this one down a little bit in front, and that's it. Slay. Just a little bit in front here. Okay, what do y'all think? Yes, my mom and dad directly are Nigerians, but my great grandmom on my mom's side, that's my granddad's mom, was a Ghanaian or is a Ghanaian, but she's late. So I have Ghanaian extended family, which I am in touch with. Yeah. So it's not like my immediate family. That's why most times, if I'm asked, I'll just say I'm Nigerian. Because my immediate family are Nigerians. Okay. How do you all think this looks? I don't know. I feel like I need to adjust a little bit on top here. Okay, okay. We're good to go. I don't know. I think it's just the perfectionist in me. Anyway, if you say it's okay, it's okay. Let me just remove the excess concealer. Yeah, it's probably just the perfectionist in me kicking in. But nobody is perfect, you know? No human is perfect. You can strive for perfection, but perfection is a very high standard to put on oneself. But you can definitely strive for it. The one on the left, so your left, is that this one? Because this is my left, so this one you mean? Because that would be your left. So that's my right. This one. I feel like it needs to be cleaned out. It needs to be slimmed out a little bit more. That's what I feel. Just a little bit in front. Trust the process. All right. I'm not really an eyeshadow girl. Believe it or not. I'm not really an eyeshadow girl. I don't do eyeshadow when I'm doing my routine. I used to be, but for a few years, I haven't used eyeshadow. Yeah, these brows are on point. I'm not an eyeshadow girl, sorry. There won't be any eyeshadows featured in this video. All right, so now it's time for the lips. It's my paper towel. Dab off like a little bit of the initial lip balm and get ready for the main stuff. So I am pretty sure if you have watched any of my former or my videos that are already on the channel, Yuvraj, happy birthday to you, Yuvraj. Oh, you're Danny. Okay, happy birthday, Danny. I hope you have a blessed and wonderful day, and I pray that your heart desires are granted. Ooh, what's happening here? All right, there we go. Just sharpening the pencil. You're welcome. So this is a lip liner pencil from Wet n Wild in the shade or the color Chestnut. Want to do my signature lips. If you check most of my videos, there's a particular way I do my lips. So that's what I'm about to do. It actually got an upgrade recently, so I'm sharing the upgrade. But it's basically giving the same finished look. All right. Because I have like natural ombre lips. So you see it's pink here and yeah. I'm just trying to enhance. And that's my signature look. All right. And for lipstick, this is the Sleek Makeup Matte Lipstick in the shade Pink Freeze. And I just dab on the inner part. Maybelline Baby Lips in the shade Cherry Me. It's a lip balm. Not sure if the camera focused, but yeah. Put that on top. Because the matte lipstick is matte. It's very matte. Amazon. Have some cotton swabs over here. There you have it, my signature lips. I'm just going to outline it and then we go into my foundation for my face and neck. Just gonna do the outline because I try to slim my lips a bit because they're plump and some days I rather they not be as plump. So probably need that later. Same pen, same brush that we used to outline the brows. All right. Trust the process. Trust the process. Slay. Four plus 4, 8. 3 plus 5, 8. 5 plus 3, 8. 2 plus 6, 8. Either way, slay. All right. Let's go. So that's my signature lip dawn. We'll come in just to the inner part a little bit. Slay. All right. Let's do the full face now. Face and neck, actually. Because my face and neck have to match my body. Body is lighter because of my acne treatments. Hopefully it settles soon because I'm tired. Tired of doing all of this. Well, I've been doing it for a while, so I guess might as well just continue. Okay. I go in with a little and then I build up from there. Trust the process. Trust the process. All right. It's very, very important that I blend it out properly so that I don't look like I'm wearing a mask. Alright, we need some more foundation. We've blended out this one well. Need a little bit more foundation. A little bit more. All right. Don't forget the ear. Okay. We're getting somewhere. right. Need a little bit more. How is it looking so far? Very demure, very mindful, very kitty. Just want to make sure that's in my lips. Mr. Common Sense, hello. Canada is good. Canada is good. Thank you for asking. Where are you watching from? What country are you watching from? Oops, did I just move the camera? South London. Okay, nice. How is it over there? You're also in summer, right? Cold and wet. Yeah, can imagine. So it's already cold. That's interesting. It's interesting how the world works, eh? Because I think like in Australia, it's currently, this is summer, so they are actually in winter or coming out of winter to spring, because their seasons are reversed. And you are also in summer, but you're saying it's cold and wet, which is understandable for London anyway. Totally get that. Canada is good. Summer is rounding up here, so the temperatures have started dropping. Well, I prefer Australia. Yeah, but I am grateful to be in Canada. I'm grateful. Grateful to be here. One of the reasons why I prefer Australia, preparation for, yes, I am going to church. That's correct. One of the reasons why I prefer Australia is because of the weather. Well, I would not generalize Australia. I would say the state of Victoria and particularly the city of Melbourne. That's where I prefer, because that was where I was when I was there. The weather is a lot better. At least the winter is not as bad. And you don't need to worry about so much snow. Yeah, I'm getting ready for church. Okay. I'm actually doing good for time today because I came on early, which is good, but let me not jinx it, because that was how last week my makeup, just at the last minute, started acting up. But luckily, well, hopefully today that doesn't happen. The makeup was not staying as it should just towards the end of the routine. And then I started struggling. And I ended up getting late to church. But today I'm quite early, so that's good. Because I've done my brows, done my lips, and I'm almost done with my foundation. You applied for a few jobs in Australia. Okay. Well, I wish you all the best, and I hope you get the one that you desire. Australia is a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place. A lot of opportunities. There are opportunities in Canada as well, though, but since we're talking about Australia, that's why I'm talking about them. You're welcome. Just want to make sure I bring my makeup down to my neck enough so that I don't look like I have a floating head. Ha ha ha. LOL. Yes. This foundation is the truth. I like the way it does. The way it does this. Unlike last week, I think because the temperature is getting a lot cooler, my beauty blender is not drying up. Last week I would have dipped it in water. I would have dipped it in water by now, but just the initial dampness that I did before the video started is what I'm using to do my entire routine. So that means I'm getting closer to winter, because that's the way it is when it's winter over here. Definitely not looking forward to winter. Definitely not. Okay, I think let's do the last swoop. Then we go in with the powders. If you haven't given the live stream a thumbs up already, please give the live stream a thumbs up. Please and thank you. Much appreciated. I try to take my time with the foundation because if I mess this one up, it's game over. I'll be looking, especially when I go out in natural light. I have like a ring light in front of me, so it helps to at least have an idea of how I look in a lot of light. But I try to take my time with the foundation so that it's looking as much as possible like skin. Okay. I think I just need a little bit on my neck and that's it. We're done. So I can go into the powders because my contour, baking, and all of that, they are powders. And my setting, obviously setting powder has to be a powder, duh, but my contour is also a powder. Okay. The setting spray I will use at the end is transfer proof. So do not be alarmed by the makeup on my neck because I'm actually wearing a blazer today, so yeah. But the setting spray is transfer proof, so it will hold everything together. All right. You're back. Where did you go? I didn't know you left though, but thank you for letting me know you're back. Where did you go? What time is it in South London? I presume you are 7 hours ahead. So is it like 7? So is it 2 p.m.? What time is it there? Or is it 1 p.m.? Or are you 8 hours ahead? Because it's 7:02 a.m. over here, Sunday morning. Four plus 4, 8. 2 plus 6, 8. 3 plus 5, 8. Either way, 8. And that's on period. All right. Let's wipe this off. Did I say 2 plus 2, 8? 2 plus 6. 2 plus 6, 8. I don't even remember what I said. Anyway. What time is it in South London? What time is it there? I know you're in the afternoon. You're definitely not still in the morning. But what time is it though? Mr. Common Sense, are you still there? You said you were back. All right, so it's time for powders. Yay, progress. Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless Powder in the shade Golden. This one is actually my shade. Everything is awesome. And to set my lids and my under eye, I try to use a fluffy brush. So this one is from e.l.f. and it's the Flawless Concealer brush. So quick disclaimer, if you are sensitive to sound, there's going to be a lot of tapping motion going on right now, because I try to tap off excess powder so that I don't have too much powder on my face, because it all contributes to whether or not the makeup final look would look cakey. So make sure there are no creases, and then start. No creases. Making sure there is no crease in makeup. Going to get rid of the crease here. Under my eye. All right, so for the rest of my face, I go in with the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. she's making a mess. All right. There's no crease. Christ alone, cornerstone, weak made strong. Just using light tapping motions because we're not trying to put too much powder on to set it. Slight tapping motions. Savior's blood. Cornerstone, He is Lord, Lord of all. And this is also one trick I learned from one of my makeup YouTubers. The further away from the bristles that you hold the brush, the less pressure you would use to apply the makeup, so it's not looking too heavy. Apply the product rather. The further away you are from the bristles. So that's why I'm all the way here. Christ alone, cornerstone, we made strong. History is about to repeat itself, y'all. What happened last week is about to happen again. My foundation just moved. And try to fix it. I think I know what I would do. For around my lip and my nose, I will use the Velo Puff, because I don't know why when I use the brush in those areas, the foundation moves. I have no idea. But that was what happened last week, and I was thinking it was because I sprayed too much of the setting spray, but clearly it's not, because I haven't sprayed the setting spray yet today, because I was thinking that was the reason, but looks like something else is going on. I'm just gonna use this. Because can't afford for that to happen today. Yeah. Saved. Thank God I only went in with the brush a little bit. Else I would have just, I don't know why it's doing that, but it's doing it. And I'll use this around my nose, just in case. So I don't want unnecessary. It's just that using this, you see, it puts on the powder more than I would like. So I'll probably go in with the fluffy brush later, just to blend it out a bit. But it's better to do it this way than to have the foundation moving. I don't know why it's doing that. But I'm not trying to figure that out this morning, because I need to be out the door in a few minutes. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest frame, but wholly trust in Jesus' name. I just use this one to blend it in here. As long as it doesn't move it, we good. For those of us that are just tuning in, welcome or welcome back. I had mentioned earlier that today is the first Sunday in the month of September. And usually every first Sunday of the month by 2 p.m. Mountain Time, we meet. That's a fixed schedule. So we meet live, and it's only for half an hour. So if you are free, if you will not be busy, turn on your notifications and join me later today for half an hour. It's just a time for us to interact, get to know me a little bit more, share anything about yourself that you would like to share. I'll try this time. I haven't been able to do it successfully in the previous ones we've had, but the one we would have today, I will try to put a link where you can request to, where you can request to come on live with me, so you can show your video and we can have a chat. I cannot guarantee that I'll be able to answer every question you have, but we can just have a chat. Tell me about yourself and whatnot. So that's 2 p.m. Mountain Time later today. It's only for 30 minutes. It's every first Sunday of the month. It's like a virtual meet and greet, kind of. All right. I am pleasantly pleased with the outcome. Let me just get around my brows, and I'll do my contour and start baking my, well, lightly bake. I don't want it too heavy, because if I bake too much, then my oily skin becomes dry skin. All right, let's go. Brows, just a little bit on top. My anchor holds within the veil. I don't want to put too much powder so that doesn't start looking cakey. Right. For contour, it's from Sephora in the shade 03, medium to tan. It's a contour powder. It is quite pigmented. Just gonna use this old brush. I bought this brush. It's a brush set. It's called my brush set. It's a contour brush. You see it's old. It's peeling. I bought it when I was in England. I think, what year was that? Look at me forgetting when I was in England. Sucks. 2015. There we are. 2015. That was when I bought it. All right. So as usual, I will tap off the excess, and I would also dab on the paper towel because it is pigmented, and I'm not trying to look like I drew dark lines at the perimeter of my face. So start here, bring some definition back. Well, I think my face still looks defined regardless, but just some extra definition, because apparently when you use your foundation, it makes your face flat, in air quotes. All right. And far away from the bristles so that I'm not applying too much pressure, hence not applying too much product. You see it? Yeah, that's it. These are my edges too though, but because the girl got edges, I was actually losing my edges and I'm working on it. When I'm done, I will share what product I'm using. By the grace of God, I should be able to make a video about that, because I was losing my edges because I wear a lot of wigs. So I was pulling out my edges, but they are growing back now, and I'll share in a video once I'm satisfied with the growth. It looks good though. Looks good. I'm trying to make it too much. See what I said? What I meant when I said it's very pigmented. Now look what I've done. I feel like that one is too much. but I'll fix it as we go. Or as I go. I used to use a bronzer from Sephora for contour. I think I need to go back to that because that's a lighter shade, but I ran out. So that's why I'm using the actual contour powder. So this is also a brush from the My Brush set. It is a medium angled shading brush. And I'll be using this one to contour my nose. And I have to be very careful with this one because I don't want it to be showing like harsh lines on my nose. I have to be careful. So. I think I wiped it off too much. Very demure, very mindful, very cutesy. It's going very light. Yes. Don't want the lines to be harsh. All right. I just noticed that my eyebrow was looking too dark in the starting point. Okay, almost done with the nose. I just don't want it to be too much because it's very hard to blend it out. This powder, it's very hard because it's so pigmented. So I rather go in as light as possible instead of struggling to blend it later. Okay, how does that look? All right. Use the fluffy brush just to ooh, stars are born, stars are born. All right, so it's time to bake. Bake. Huda Beauty Easy Bake in the shade Blondie. Like I mentioned earlier, this video is not sponsored. All opinions are mine. And even if it were sponsored, all opinions will still be mine. Best believe that. Okay. All right. Just gonna put a little in here for ease of application. Right. And we go in with the puff. Still dabbing off any excess. Right. Start with the perimeter of my lips. Oops. Overdid it there. Where's my pencil? There we go. All right. Then my here. Then here. Trust the process. And dabbing off excess so that it doesn't fall on places it shouldn't fall. And should do a little there, not so much. Then I like to drag it at the top of my brows I like the powder. It smells beautifully, and also it has a very good texture. Like the way it goes on the skin, it's very nice. All right, so just at the top of my brows a little bit. Sorry y'all, my window is open and a train is passing by. If you can hear the honking. I don't know who's on the train track. I assume someone's on the train track, because why is the train blowing the horn so loud? Anyway. Because later in the day I'll get oily, and just to put that under control, this is what I'm trying to do. Right. Okay. Now let's come to my under eye. Yeah, under eye. Try not to put too much so that it does not settle into my lines, because we don't want that. No, I won't put it so close. I'll do that other part differently. I won't put it so close so it doesn't settle into my lines. I'll use like the brush to do that. Right, and then the nose. Yeah, I'll use the brush to do close to my eye so that it doesn't, my eye, whatever, lash line, so it doesn't settle too much. Right. Trust the process. I want to finish this part of my face and then we'll do the other side, so that I know when I need to wipe off. I start with this side of my face. not too close to my eyes. I will use the brush for that. Like around here, I'll use the brush so that it does not settle into the lines on my face, under my eyes. Well, it will settle regardless, but at least not too much. I'll use this. Trust the process. Okay. This helps to prevent the makeup from settling into my smile as I smile in the course of the day. All right. Okay, so I'll be using the same Ultimate blending brush by e.l.f. The way I like to do it, I don't use any powder. So I actually try to wipe, or this is a paper towel, it's not a wet wipe. I'm just like wiping off excess powder from when I was setting the foundation. And then, where did we do first? The lips. And then I wipe, so that's trying to prevent cakiness at all costs. So not transferring powder across multiple places. Okay, then we can do here. did here. This side, I try to do it downwards, not too much though. If I do it upwards, it would distort the contour. Do it downwards, or sideways, and down. Okay, then here. I'm not a makeup artist though. I'm just someone that does makeup on herself. And I'm still learning. And my process may be different from the process that you've seen on the internet. Noticing it's getting dry. All right, let's do this side, and then I just need to put a little bit of powder on the bridge of my nose as well. I'm quite pleased. Let me use this time to just lighten the contour a bit because I don't want it to be too visible on my cheekbone. Right, okay. Let's go like this. Alright, before I do this side, let me just put the powder on the bridge of my nose. I'll come back to that in a moment. Ooh, this makeup is looking good. It's looking good. To hurry up though, because I need to go and do the rest of my outfit and put on my wig. What do y'all think? How does it look so far? It's given, right? It's giving what it's supposed to give. And the angels cry, holy, all creations cry, holy. And I just feel like I need to extend this a bit. Because this place is prone to oiliness, like around my nose. So you were lifted high, holy, holy forever. Hear your people sing, holy, to the King of Kings, holy. You will always be holy, holy forever. You will always be holy. Too dark. I don't know, I just feel like the sword is not hovering enough. Enough loose from the powder. But then, I don't want it to become too much. Would that fix it? Let's see. I'll try to do a line. I like the way this side looks. But can y'all give me feedback? What do you think? Do they look the same? I just feel I'm beginning to put too much powder, so I need to be careful. Constructive feedback only, please. I think it's okay. I think so. I just used the contour brush to fix whatever. Without adding extra products. We are good. And that's on period. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now, to tie the whole look together and to make it look more like skin, I'm going to use my setting spray. So it's from NYX, the face glue. It settles at the bottom, so I'm going to have to shake it a little bit. And then after this, my lashes. And we're done. I'll go and do my outfit and get out of here. Because before you know it, I'm running late. That's how it happens. It's like a film trick. The fun. Right. Your name is the highest. Your name is the greatest. Your name. We'll allow the rest of the setting spray to dry, but in the meantime, let me do my lashes. So this is just a spoolie. It's a finished brow pencil, but I kept it so that I can use the spoolie. I like to, my lashes are already like that. They are curled upwards, so I don't need an eyelash curler necessarily for this. So I'm just brushing them, and then I'll go in with the mascara because I don't know how to apply falsies, so I don't use them. So the mascara is from Maybelline, the Colossal, and it's actually my favorite right now. It's been my favorite for a few years actually, but I only started using it again recently, like 2 months ago. And it does not disappoint. I'm just dabbing off excess on the paper towel. Start with the bottom, take my time so I don't look like I have too much on. sure you can see the difference. That's the bottom lash there. And here. Can you see? I've done the bottom lashes. Now for the top. And I find when you look at the top this way, like at an angle, you are able to make it more voluminous. You can see some drop-ins. All right. Look at that. So I've done the top and the bottom here. I'm left with, you can tell the difference, right? And that's on period. Okay. I need to add some mascara here to the brush. Something is going on, but look, it looks nice. But it looks like some of my lashes are very long here, so I just want to do a little trim. There we go. Right. Then just going to go in with this pulley to kind of like separate them because they're clumping together. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. This is the finished look. That's on period. What do you think? Thank you for tuning in to today's live stream. Get ready with me. I will catch you all in the next live, which will be happening by 2 p.m. Mountain Time today. And that one is only for half an hour. It's a time for us to interact and just have chit chat. I will see you all then. Until then, as always, stay blessed and remember, God loves you. And so do I. Bye.